Hotep, Senu, Hena, Senut, Iti, Ren-I, Shakandugu Kemet. Greetings to all. First of all, I want to state for the record that I am not a linguist. I'm not claiming to be, and I have not claimed to be one in the past. All I'm going to do is to show some similarities, as I see it, between the Arabic and the Coptic by way of Medu Netcher. So, here you have a chart showing you the hieroglyphic, the hieratic, the demotic, and the Coptic. The source for this chart is a book entitled Egyptian Coptic Linguistics in Typological Perspective, page 85. Now, I think the title is a bit longer, but for the sake of space and clarity, I have shortened it that way. So it's page 85. And this book is by Eitan Grossman, Martin Haspermath, Tonio Sebastian Richer. Those three individuals are the editors. So, for those who don't know, the Coptic is the latest phase of the Egyptian language, or the Medu Netcher. So here we have the God in the sign list. I've addressed that before, so I will not dwell on that. And you have the different symbols. So when you look at the Coptic, here at the bottom left corner, on the bottom left corner, you have the Coptic Shai. It's a sh sound. And this symbol here, the S with that little thing on top of it, is the word, the symbol used for the transliteration of the sh sound. And by the way, for the record, this glyph here, this Medu here, or Med, this Medu Netcher word here is the Sha sound. So we have the sh, okay? And in the Coptic there, it is a bit small here, but here you have a larger a larger letter, Coptic letter. In parentheses here, you can see that same symbol, which stands for the sh sound. Okay? So next to it, at the bottom, in the middle, you have the Arabic sin, which is the S sound. And I'm only showing this because it's not the exact same sound. The sh and the S or s is not the same sound. I'm only showing this because on the right, bottom right corner, you have the Arabic shin, which is the sh sound. The only difference between the sin and the shin are those three dots that you see here above the sin. When you have those three dots above the sin, it gives you the sh sound. It is the letter shin. So we can see that from the Medu Netcher, we first had a hieroglyphic symbol standing for the sha sound. Then you move to the hieratic. And when you look at the hieratic there and the Coptic, now this is a small version here. Well, it's very small here. But when you look at the Coptic Shai and the hieratic for the M8 glyph, we can definitely see a similarity. And when we compare the Coptic Shai, the shape of the symbol or the letter is similar to the shape of the Arabic sin / sheen. So we have a similarity in the shape of the letter, and also it stands for the same sound, the sh sound. That was one example. Now, second example, we have still the same chart from the same book, page 85. So God in the sign is I9, which is the horned viper. And for those who take the classes, or those who have tried to learn the Medu Netcher by themselves, it stands for the sound F, the F sound. And by the way, on the top right corner, you have a full hieroglyphic sign list. So from that snake or viper in hieroglyphic, we have the hieratic, then the demotic, and finally the Coptic. Now, if you compare the hieratic shape, which you have there on the bottom left for the F sound, it is quite close to the Arabic fa. Okay, and the Arabic fa is the F sound, the f. Now, you don't have a complete circle there. It's not a complete round shape for the hieratic, but nevertheless, the shape is similar and the sound is the same. Understand, right from the beginning of the video, I told you, I'm merely showing similarities. I'm not saying that these Arabic letters definitely come from the Coptic or the Medu Netcher. I am merely showing similarities. If you want further advices, I suggest that you ask some linguists to get their opinion. That was the second example. And now, third example. This time, the source for the chart is different. It's from a work or book. It's actually a PDF called Coptic Language by Father Krylos Makar, or you can just simply type Krylos Makar. Father is, of course, a title. So you have the Coptic letter Hori. From the hieroglyphic, you have this symbol here, which stands for the H sound, what I normally refer to as a strong H. It's the same H that you have in Hotep, the same H that you have in Ptah. So we have the hieratic and the demotic. And there we have the Coptic. So at the bottom of the page on the left, if you look at the Coptic Hori, which is the H sound, and in parentheses, you have a H with a dot underneath, is the way to transliterate that strong H sound. And if you look at the bottom right, you have the Arabic ha, which also stands for the same sound, that strong H. If you look at the letters, the Coptic letter and the Arabic letters, they are not, of course, exactly the same. But I think it's fair to say that there is some similarity in the shape of the letter, and the fact that it stands for the same sound, I think is interesting. So those were three examples, and here is a recap of the similarities between Arabic and Coptic by way of Medu Netcher. We start from the hieroglyphic Sha, then we have the hieratic, then the demotic, then the Coptic Shai, the Arabic Sin, and the Arabic Shin. For the F sound, we have the hieroglyphic horned viper, the hieratic, the demotic, the Coptic, and the Arabic. And finally, we have the hieroglyphic H sound, the strong H. Once again, the same H as in Hotep. Then we have the hieratic, the demotic, the Coptic, and the Arabic. This is what I wanted to share with you all today. Let me see. Yes. For those who don't know, I do give Medu Netcher classes. For those who are interested, the link will be in the description section. So if you're interested in learning this language, then feel free. You have some testimonials already, and you can listen to them. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody for the appreciation and the support. I've noticed that the count views of my videos was stuck at times. It is what it is. So many users and so many videos, algorithm. I'm not making any accusations. I can understand that with the databases and so on, some malfunctions can happen. But once again, dua, stay safe, stay healthy. And if I am allowed to, by the Netcher, I would definitely holler back at you.